Capricorn, I spent so much time working on this reading, which I thought was fan-fucking-tastic. And YouTube cut my video in the middle of me recording. Well, no, I was 2 oracle cards away from finishing. And it cut it and told me that they didn't have my video. Like, I want to cry. So, I normally shuffle on camera. I am not doing that today because this was so good that I don't want to. I pulled from the Teach Me Tarot deck, and then I pulled from Tea Leaf. And so, let's get started. So my name is Nay, Nuray, AmalaNay. I do tarot readings right now for Aquarius and Capricorn. Apparently my Aquarius readings suck because they never like them. Capricorn, I'm Capricorn too. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I post on the weekends. I don't know if I'll do others. I think I'm going to start doing general for all signs, and it's just going to be like a video open for everyone. I'm not going to have my timestamps or nothing. It's just going to be for everyone. I think I'm going to start doing that. So, if this resonates, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I have 109 subscribers as of now, so I'm so excited. Then that's nothing. But, yeah, let me get started and stop talking. Okay. So, first card I pulled for you before YouTube rudely interrupted me was Queen of Wands. This is the energy that you guys need to be in. Some of you are here. Some of you need to get here. Get your confidence back. Getting out and meeting people, or going online and meeting people, because it's not so easy with the pandemic for some of us. But start feeling better about yourself. Be brave. Speak your voice. Speak your truth. Look at her. She's like, I'm hot. You can't tell me nothing. And then next. Now, mind you, this is after dealing with something tragic. I will get there. I have the Ace of Cups, but first I'm going to go to the next card, which was the Nine of Swords. This is the energy that some of you were in. This is the energy that some of you are in. If you are in this energy, I want to tell you it's okay. It is okay. But please don't stay here and dwell. You see those hands? Those are the hands of somebody that is a user and an opportunist, and that just reaches out when they need something, or they're constantly asking for something but not willing to do anything for the other person. You deserve so much more than this, what this person had to offer, which was only this, to make you depressed and give you anxiety and have you confused, not knowing where you stood or what the hell was going on. Lying in your face. Backstabber. I just want to sing that song now. Not making fun, but some of you are in this energy and you really need to get out of it. You need to know that you're worth so much more. And how do I know? Because the Ace of Cups for me is the self-love card. It's not just a relationship card, it's a self-love card. Because all that love... Okay, so we're going to use my candle as an example. So, and we're going to use my hand as the other. Oh no, we'll use this one. So we have this, and we have this. This is the person. They're like this all the time, like gimme, gimme, gimme. And Capricorn, you're like this, and you're like, well, let me give you, give you, give you. But every time you're like this, nonstop, who's filling your cup? Nobody. Who's filling this person's cup? You. They don't know how to fill their own cup. They need you to fill that cup for them. But when you're constantly like this, nobody's filling your cup, so you're depleted. You're depleted. And you don't need to be. You're depleted for no reason. Because that person is not worthy. They are no good. They are no reason. So you're learning, or you need to learn to love yourself more, put yourself first, and fill your own cup. And once you let that person go, then things will be better for you. And yeah, it's easier said than done, you're probably thinking, but I've been there, I already know. I went through a really bad depression. Like, I had to take off from work, bad depression, because of a relationship. And I gave my all. So I can relate. I'm not just blowing smoke. Like, I can totally relate. And when I was doing this reading earlier, which I've started this reading like 3 or 4 times tonight, but when I was doing it last time, before YouTube so rudely interrupted me, like, I felt really dizzy, and I had to drink some water because it just was such a heavy feeling, because I've been there. But when I look at this also, it's like the start of some sort of passion, something you may have always wanted to do. Like, go do that. If you were interested in painting, go paint. Dollar Tree sells art supplies. Go do some freaking arts and crafts. It'll make you feel better. But don't sit in this energy over somebody that's not worth it. Don't sit in this energy over somebody that's not worth it. And so, a lot of you Capricorns have been in 4 of Cups energy. You've done your meditation. And you're like, okay, so this happened. And this happened. And I feel like I lost something. But you're still reflecting on the inside, looking at yourself, seeing what you could have done differently. Not very much. Maybe have better boundaries. Maybe learn to say no. I'm very good at saying no now. That was something that was very difficult for me. It's actually very difficult for a lot of people, and it depends on how you grew up too. But just looking at yourself and reflecting, seeing, knowing what is yours and what is not. Like, let their shit be their shit and yours be yours. But just take some time if you haven't already. Some of you have done this already. The others, I need you to do this already. And the reason I need you to do this is because once you do this and you let that person go, knowing you deserve so much more. Like, if you're feeling bad about yourself, I need you to say, I am beautiful right now. I am handsome. I am so worthy of love. I'm going to work on setting better boundaries. I honor myself by having strong boundaries. If something makes me uncomfortable, I speak up about it. If I don't like something, I say that I don't like it. And release that person too, because that is toxic. The give me, give me, give me. I just want to know what's in it for me. I don't care about you, that's toxic. That's not healthy. And that person that's constantly wanting their cup filled, that doesn't know how to fill it themselves, they have work that they need to do. You need to be sure to work on yourself so that you're ready for that person that does deserve you. Why do I say that? Because if you let that person go, then you will completely close a cycle. And what will be waiting for you? The world. The world with all these other people, and all of them aren't screwed up. All of them are not users. All of them are not opportunists. But the world will be waiting for you with all types of opportunities, all types of blessings. You just have to believe you deserve it. And why do I say that? Because once you let that person go, and once you love yourself, the energy shifts and you draw in the right type of person that will love you and honor you and respect you and cherish you, and not just say, what can you do for me, but what can I do for you? I'm going to say this really quickly. So I texted my brother the other day because I noticed the type of guys that I attract, and I don't like it. But I told him, I said, the next time I meet a guy and we're getting involved and he's like, or we're getting to know each other and he's like, yeah, I want to be with you, or blah, 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 even if it was like marriage. I told him, I said, I'm going to ask, okay, so what is it that you think I bring to the table? And they're going to tell me. And I say that because I know what I bring to the table and I'm confident about it. But then I'm going to say, okay, so what do you bring to the table? And I feel like in some cases it's going to end a conversation. It's going to shut that shit down. Because some people have nothing to bring to the table except for sex, except for greed, except for a plate. Some people get involved just to have a place to live. Some people get involved for financial reasons. And then some people, my nose is itching, why? Some people, they're just bored. I don't know, it's so weird. But consider what you have to bring to the table and what that person actually had to bring to the table. I'm sure the person that you lost or left you, or who you left, and some of you left that person for your sanity because things were so bad that you had to break things off. For some, they probably walked away. For others, like broke up with you, walked away. For others, that person was still in the picture, but they emotionally left anyway. And for your sanity, you had to just cut that shit off. Like, dead it. Make it dead. Because it was so much for your mental. And so, I talked too much. I lost my train of thought. Why? But anyway, you just need to let that person go because you deserve so much more. So once that cycle is closed, yes, I was talking about love. So once that cycle is closed, it's able to be closed once you completely love yourself. Like, learn to be without someone. A lot of people get out of relationships and jump into a new one. Like, one of my friends said, you know how to get over a ninja? And I was like, how? She said, get under another one. And I'm like, I can't do that. My heart is in my vagina. Like, no. Some of us cannot have relations without catching feelings. If you are that person, Do not have relations. Work on yourself. If you really want marriage, or you really want something stable, you have to heal yourself, or relationships are not going to work. There is something that attracted that person that allowed that person to behave that way. And I am talking to you like you are my best friend, because I'm my best friend. But I'm talking to you guys like I would talk to my best friend. There's normally something we need to work on that allowed us to, that made us allow that person to come in and treat us a certain type of way. Or Capricorn, there's something you need to work on possibly, because that's what made you allow this person to come in and mistreat you. And it's unconscious. I promise you it's unconscious. And so love yourself. Focus on loving yourself. If you are the person that has always been in a relationship, you probably need to take some time to yourself, just to reflect. On Amazon, they actually have shadow workbooks. They have shadow workbooks where it's got prompt questions that you can actually answer to work on your shadow side. Those are like the negative aspects of our personality, and those are sometimes, I would say, things like codependency, needing attention all the time. Some of you were with somebody that constantly needed attention, not just from you, but from everybody who would give it. They thought they needed to share their tool with everyone too. But if you can learn to let that person go and love yourself completely and fill your own cup, you will close out a cycle. Once you close out that cycle, the universe, spirit, is going to say, good job, Capricorn. Good job. Guess what is next? 10 of Pentacles, bitches. I'm going to bring somebody to you that is going to cherish you and treat you the way that you deserve. Why is my nose itching? That is going to treat you the way that you deserve. It's going to be a successful relationship. This person is going to be in it for the long haul. And you guys are going to have kids. If not kids together, some of you may have kids, that person may have kids, or you're going to birth new ideas. You guys are going to create together. You're going to be financially stable. This person's going to be stable. They're not going to need to live off of you or have you pay bills for them. They're not going to be a leech. It's not going to be a gold digger. This person's going to be golden. And they're going to be on your same energy. They're going to be similar to you. You guys are going to work together and be a power couple and travel the world. Is this not amazing? To have somebody willing to contribute to you and invest in you, as opposed to chasing someone or having someone turn their back on you when all you wanted to do was love them and have them love you back. And some of you probably thought you could heal this person by loving them. But this person was like, oh my God, this person loves me. If they love me, maybe I can do better. Is there better out there? No. You're dealing with a Capricorn. No. But they will find out. So when I see this, what it makes me think of, sorry guys, my nose keeps itching when I'm doing this reading, is that person coming And I know it's a Knight of Wands, it's not a page. Normally, when you say somebody's coming back, it's normally like a page. At least that's what I'm so used to hearing. And that's normally what I think of too. But no, this person is, I'm sorry. They were in page energy, now they're going to be in knight energy. They're not in king energy. This is the old person. And it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. None of this matters if it's a man or a woman. The sex doesn't matter. It's the energy. And that person's going to come back and be like, okay, I'm ready. When you're going to be like, well, why are you ready? You know why they're ready? Because they know you're with somebody else now. You're with somebody else. Somebody else scooped you up because they were not able. They didn't want to at the time. They probably still don't want to. They're looking at how you can benefit them. So when I look at this, and it says routine, which makes me think of something else. Some of you had a pattern with this person where they would come and go, come and go, come and go. And they were so used to them taking, they were so used to you taking them back, they felt like they could act any kind of way and that you would take them back. But if you're with a new person and this old person comes back, yeah, you can say wait in line. I mean, I would say wait in line just to rub it in their face. But that's not really nice. But whatever. But there was a pattern. And they thought that they could come back. It's almost like Capricorn is so in love with me. I can do whatever I want and they're not going to go anywhere. Sound familiar to anybody? Is that a feeling that any of you have gotten? Do you know how disrespectful that is? But they want you because they see that somebody else's benefit, they in their mind, they're seeing somebody else benefit from you in a position that's supposed to be theirs. But if they really valued you to begin with, you wouldn't be watching no readings about them because they would be good. They would be loyal. They would be faithful. They wouldn't be running the streets like a gigolo or a Jezebel. So, after I had pulled these cards and they had popped out, I had pulled the Judgment card. And this kind of makes me think that some of you are on a spiritual journey, because it says rebirth. Some of you probably did go through dark night of the soul when you were going through this Nine of Swords energy. And when I look at this also, I see an angel, and it makes me wonder if some of you are actually talking to your angels now, or some of you having the ability to speak to your guides. It's so dreamy, right? And some of you are probably getting messages from your dreams too. Some of you are figuring out your soul's purpose. And this may be a good time to think about what your soul's purpose is. Some of you may be figuring out what your calling is in life. And that person not being in the picture actually frees you up to be able to do that. and you're able to save money now because that person is not in the picture. I know you feel like this is a horrible ending, but I promise you it is such a blessing. Such a blessing. Why do I say that? Because the Ace of Pentacles was the last tarot card. Do you see all that prosperity? Prosperity. Financial or career opportunity. Manifestation, abundance. I know it's a Pentacle card, but when I hear of abundance, I don't just think of money, I think of everything. Abundance. Abundance. Yeah. Think about that, Capricorn. All right. So all these darn cards came out, and there are so many month cards in here. It's freaking ridiculous. There were, I think, 8 out of the 12, and they were mixed. They were mixed throughout this. I had to do it in two sections. I don't even know. It's so weird. All right. So the first card that came out of the tea leaf was teardrops. Capricorn, this better not be you. This better be past you. Capricorns that are feeling like this right now, I'm going to need you to wipe your tears, honey, and know that something better is coming along. This is your past person's energy when they see that you meet somebody that sweeps you off of your feet and treats you so well. Let this be the past person's tears, not yours. Then I pulled Archway, because it says great personal sorrow. This needs to be your past energy, not your present. And for those that are feeling like this right now, I want you to know you're stronger than you think. You need to believe in yourself, and you need to know that you deserve so much better. And you need to ask yourself, why are you being drawn to a situation that does nothing but hurt you? Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. What? Goes with that and with this. All right, wishbone. A wish is granted. And oh my goodness, what is that wish? This, to close the cycle, to get over that person, to meet a new person. Angel. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. This makes me think of the Judgment card, because some of you are on a spiritual quest. September. Yes, it was last month, but guess what? There's September next year too. So something's going to happen next September for some of you. Next August for some of you. This November for some of you. February for some of you. April for some of you. One moment. I'm just going through the cards, realizing I'm not even paying attention to the photos. Okay, let me back up. So September. Some things need to grow. You need to plant some seeds. And so this is going to be next September. You need to plant some seeds now. Whether that be writing things in your journal, affirmations, what you want to happen, goals, write them down now so that you can plant the seeds. That way you can get what you need to get from them next September as far as manifestations. April, February. This just makes me think of when you, like, this makes me think of the old person, the last person, the ex-lover, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever. They are going to try to come back because they're seeing you with this new person. But just remember, everything they're spewing out is hot air. November. This makes me think of this November for some reason. Something significant may happen for some of you this November. August. Of course, that's going to have to be next year. But this makes me think some of you guys actually broke up in August. Some of you broke up in August. But something's going to happen for some of you in August also of next year. June. This makes me think some of you broke up this June also. Or the last time you may have communicated was this June. But again, plant your seeds and look for things to happen in these months coming. Don't dwell on the past. Look forward, straight ahead. October. And May. So when I see this, it just makes me think that while you are working on yourself, when you meet this new person, just go with the flow. Do not try to force anything. Be honest, be vulnerable, go with the flow. More than likely that person's gonna move, but not too fast. Just go with it. Vine. Seek out information that will help you. So some of you are wanting to move into different positions at work. If there is like a portal through your job that gives training that will help you in a particular position, take it. For some of you, you might be doing classes. I know I'm here in Texas, in our university, the University of Texas here, they have classes for people that are not actually students, and it's like some short classes to teach you about different things. For example, I could take a class to become a notary. I think I'm saying that right. But if there's something you want to do, obtain the knowledge in order to be able to do it, or obtain knowledge in order to be able to do something better so that you can progress. Love. Why love? Because you're learning to love yourself so that you're ready for when that new person comes into the picture. That's why. Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So I don't recall if this deck actually has brown folks in it or not. So what I will say about this is if you are brown, it is possible the person that you will meet is going to be a little lighter than the person you were with, is what's coming into my head for some reason. And then for you that are not brown, this is describing her. White or gray or blonde hair, fair skin. And since this is the only person card I pulled, I'm saying this with the men too, or for the men. Excuse me, for the women. The man is going to be lighter. If you're with a brown person, there may be a shade lighter. And then for you ladies, he may be blonde with silver or blonde or gray hair. Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. I think prosperity or abundance and success has come up like 4 or 5 times in this reading so far. Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. I think this is just a warning for you guys that may be spending a little more than you need to. And heart. Why heart? Because it goes with these. And so it says love, deep affection, and caring. Because this is all you ever wanted and you'll get it once you learn to love yourself and let that person go. Because they don't deserve you. Quill. Get back to the basics. Handle your business. Do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done to get yourself out of this rut. Do what needs to be done to get yourself ready for this new person. And if you're overspending, stop spending so much. Be mindful of your money. And just handle your business, Capricorn. That's what we do best. Success. Because you're going to be successful and so is this next relationship. And work, achievement, and success. Did I just not say success? Work on you. Work on yourself. Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. The old person may just want sex. The new person, that might be how they express themselves. You guys are going to be at it like rabbits. I'm sorry to say it. Buy some lube. Not. Unsuccessful plans. Nope. I know it says unsuccessful plans, but I'm thinking tying the knot. I'm sorry. We're discrediting what this card says today, and I am saying tying the knot. The unsuccessful plans are going to be for the past person trying to come in and work their way back in. It's going to be unsuccessful for them. But for you and this new person, a marriage will take place. Either romantic or business. I'm thinking romance. Axe. Forces working against you. The forces working against you are going to be yourself if you're not working on yourself, or the ex-person if you let them back in. We can be our worst enemy sometimes, so work on yourself. Fair man. I already said the fair man. Or the person's going to be a little lighter than what you're used to if it's brown. Alright, Capricorn. Thank you. I can't believe I had to do this reading twice. I'm so mad. But let me pull, ooh, excuse me. Let's see what comes out of this deck. Just some encouraging words. Why do I feel like I pulled this for Capricorn before? Let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace, and carry on. Oh, lighting's so bad. Sorry. And one more. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn, please? Let it be great. Because we are the greatest of all time. The GOAT. Spirit is playing with my emotions. Okay, thank you. Okay. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. Never give up on something you really want. So when I see this, do not give up on yourself. And remember the cup. If you want the cup filled, you have to fill it yourself. For you first. Yourself. Alright, Capricorn. If you lasted till the end of the video and have not hit like, please hit like, subscribe, share if you think anyone can be helped by this. It is for Capricorn placement, not just Capricorn. I think I forgot to say that at the beginning because I had to do this more than once. But, thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Capricorn.